boxes. So let's check these out. We keep our bento boxes in this closet, which is right next to our kitchen. It's kind of like the lunch zone. They are all in this top bin right now. This bottom bin is for lunch pails. The kids have them at school right now. And then we also have these little reusable bags for like snacks and stuff. So let's take all these out and review them. So up until recently, I'd always been putting all of my kids' foods in like individual containers. I don't usually use prepackaged things, so I'd put like, you know, a sandwich or leftovers or whatever, and then maybe fruit in another, maybe veggies in another, maybe little snacks in another one, which was okay with one kid in school. But now that I have two, and next year we're gonna have 3 kids in school, I was using a lot of my small containers, and every day I'd fill up the dishwasher with all these little containers. And I found that also at school, the kids would have a hard time maybe opening every single one, or if they didn't finish something, maybe they had a hard time closing it and then be messes when they got home. So I got bento boxes, these original 3 at Christmas, and I tested them out and I thought I'll get more. I went a little bento box crazy and bought all of these as well. So good thing for you, I'm gonna test them out, share what I like, don't like about each of them. You can buy all these boxes on Amazon. I got these 2 locally, but you can get them there for the same price. So I'll just kind of go through them, what I like and don't like, and then we'll start kind of in order. They are similar, but there are differences, and I did try and get some that were kind of different from one another. So starting with this one, this is probably the most unique design because it has like a long side and 3 littles. I really like this long side. My oldest, Zachary, likes wraps, so this is like perfect for him. I don't have to cut the wraps or anything. He kind of eat them there. And then there's 3 containers, so like a veggie, a fruit, and like a little snack or something. However, I don't really like this container. The lid is really hard to put on. So first of all, like that, and it's kind of hard to snap on. It's working okay for me. Oh no, now this side's not. So that's kind of one thing, and I mean, I'm like squishing it with all my strength. So when the kids have to close it at school, it's kind of a battle. Now this one also has this little like spoon thing, and a lot of times this thing doesn't actually close, and it came with this little spork, I think, which was kind of cute. But again, it's tricky to put in. What I do like about this one though is I'm pretty sure this one is like the most airtight. I've not tried them yet, so I will try it today, but see how it's like kind of siliconed into the shape. So that's that one. These 2 are similar in style in that they both have the, I'll say, traditional like 1 big one and then 2 littles. This one is a bit deeper, a bit smaller, and then this one is obviously shorter and bigger. Now this one came with, I think, this little fork that you can put either this way or this way. I think just this way. But there are these little holes, so I don't think that's going to be watertight at all. But both of these are easy to close, kind of the same thing. Where these ones have the lids, have the clasp, where this one, the clasps are on the container. Now I wash all of these in the dishwasher. I don't have any issues with that, none so far. And then this one, I think you can get different animals and stuff too. But again, this one also has little clasps here, so I don't know how waterproof it would be, but we will test that today. So once I had all these, I realized that, you know, one day one child would have each. I only have 2 in school so far, and then the next day I'd have to hopefully wash them in time, or one would get a box and one wouldn't. So I was like, okay, I need kind of more. I did have 3, like I do have 3 kids, so I thought I'll get 3, but obviously I kind of mix and match between each ones, so they're not always getting the same box. So then I purchased this one, and this is a very different design as well. This one has kind of 2 lids, and it is the similar with the big and 2, but it also has this little center part, and then this double lid system. So it does have the silicone, so I think it would be kind of watertight. And then this one also came with a little spoon and a fork that you can put on, go like this. We don't always have utensils depending on what they're eating, but I mean, you could also put like something skinny in the top, like individual crackers or something, and then close it up. So this one is kind of cool with the little thing. Maybe you can put like a sauce or something fun. But I haven't really tested any liquids, so we'll see how that goes. So that's one. Put that there. And now these two I got at a store, but I did see that they are also on Amazon. Now they were actually cheaper than these. When I searched, this was like Bento box, and then these are just like storage containers. So if you're looking for something, don't think that you have to use the terms like Bento box. And I want to say that these are maybe half the price of what these were. And these were also like in the kids section, and this was kind of just, you know, the normal section. So very different. This one is kind of the similar again with one at the bottom too, but it's a lot flatter, and then it has two clasps only. So I guess that's how they're saving money with construction there. But it works really easy, you know, fine for my kids. It's kind of the max size that their lunch pail will fit, but because it's like narrower, like skinnier this way, they can kind of stack more things. You know, their ice pack, I usually put it in a box with the ice pack, and then maybe like another fruit or something on the side. This one is called a salad container. So you can see you can put like a big salad inside, but I mean, we usually put like a main or like fruits and veggies on the bottom. And then it has like a lot more things. So it kind of really suctions good, this one. It's a double layer. So again, if you were using a salad, you'd put your salad, and then it comes with a little thing like this, with a little lid, dressing, and then a spoon and a fork. Or sorry, a fork and a knife that I guess you can put there or in here. For my kids, I either use this. I haven't used this, but I mean we could. But we usually use these as a container, this as a container, and then close it like that. So those are my 6 different boxes and kind of their little, you know, utensils that come with it. And then this one has the spoon in there. So they don't all come with utensils. They don't always need utensils. But if you're looking for something that's kind of together, that's what they have here. Okay, so now to really test these out, I've kind of opened them all up. I'm going to test how waterproof they are. For us, I mean, I think I might have put like yogurt or cottage cheese in one of the little containers. But obviously if you want to put like soup or something like yogurt or something liquidy, I mean, next to a sandwich, you don't want them mixing. Normal containers, you can individually close them. With the bento boxes, some of them say they're waterproof, some of them are like watertight between the different compartments. Some of them don't really say that, but is that something you want? I'm gonna test it. So I have my 3 different colored liquids, and we're gonna put them in and shake them up and see what happens. Okay, so I have my red, my orange, and my milk, which is white. So I'm just gonna put one. This one, I mean, we'll assume that they're all kind of separated. So we'll just put a little bit of orange in each one. I don't think some of these are not going to be waterproof, but the other ones we will see. This one, I will just do the top. I mean, it's for salads, so your salad shouldn't be on the bottom, but we'll see. Maybe I'll put milk in the bottom of that one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a cracker in them too. Let me go get a cracker. Okay, I'm going to put, for the ones that have like an extra little thing here, some of them have 4 compartments. I just put a little goldfish, and we'll see how the little fish fares. This is going to be really messy. It's a good thing the kids aren't home right now. Okay, this one I'm going to try and not make a mess and put milk on the bottom. Okay, so moment of truth. I thought that this one was very suction-y. Let's see if I can close it again. This one is super hard to clasp. I don't think the kids would be able to close it. I don't think they close this one actually when they come back, maybe 1 or 2. But hopefully they finish their lunches and it doesn't make a mess. Okay, I think I only got, there we go. Let's just close all of them for now. This one, I mean, there's holes. I can see the holes. So I know they're gonna mix. This one I am going to use this section-y part. I don't need that. Oh, I guess I could have put something in the top, but we'll ignore that for now. This one here with my little fishy. And then this one with the 3 liquids. This one will be really easy to see because it's clear. That's another thing. You know, I kind of like the clear ones. You can get stainless steel bento boxes, but I like things that you can see through. This one not so much, but if you took off that like inner lid, you can see. So that's kind of my criteria. Okay, ready? We have 2 liquids, 3 liquids, and a little fishy. Oh yeah, I think that's my fault because I didn't clasp it. Like, I don't know how a child is supposed to do this. Wait, oh, there we go. Okay, fully clasped now. You know, minus this little spoon thing, okay. Yeah, so the orange was coming out because I didn't have that clasp all the way, but I mean, it seems like that's working. This one, I mean, that is just a mess. This one has little holes. Oh yeah, they're mixing. I will open these all up at the end. Ugh. This one I don't know what's happening in there because it's all sealed. I can't see through it. This one has the little fishy. Ooh, fishy got wet. But again, this one does have this little thing. So if you had salad dressing, obviously you would seal it in there. But it seems like the milk is good. This one, we will see. Oh yeah, look at that. All mixing up. Oh, even some leaking out the side. So don't put your soup in here. Okay, moment of truth. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so this one was leaking, was it when it wasn't clasped? We did get some mixing. So we have some pink milk. Our poor little fishy is wet, and then a bit of mixing. So not leak proof. Would your kids make that much of a mess? Would you make that much of a mess? Maybe. I don't know. I send them in the backpacks and then hope for the best. This one obviously got mixed because there are the holes for the little spoon or fork. That's kind of that. I mean, that stayed sort of separate, but yeah, messy. This one, can tell, it's messy. So, I mean, I guess the lesson here is if you're looking for something liquidy proof, you're not going to get it in a bento box. You should stick with the individual containers. Let's see this one. This is the mystery because I have no idea what it looks like. Oh, so it looks like they stayed. I don't know what you can see on the camera. I think this one stayed pretty good, actually. There's a bit of a mixing here along the edge, but our fish looks pretty dry. That one's good. Again, this one was a mystery because it seals kind of there. I mean, you can probably, I've never tried to use it. No, you have to use, because it doesn't clasp. So you do have to use this little thing here for this one. So this one I think so far is the best, and it comes with a fork and a spoon. Little fishy's pretty dry in there. This one is for salads specifically, but you don't have to use just salads. I mean, this would hold the liquid, so I guess you should have done that. This one's kind of sometimes hard to separate, like the top and the bottom. So there is a bit of leaking through the colors, but I don't know if that's what I just did with the lids. Everything's all wet too. Ooh. Broke the little clasp. You can just put it back on. You know, they're really easy to take off for this one, whereas some of these are like molded on, so you would never be able to repair it if it breaks. Yeah, this is, I mean, obviously our fish is soaking wet here, but he would have been safe in the little container. And then this last one, I mean, we can see it's clear. It got mixed up. But this was the cheapest, so if you're just looking for like an easy bento box, yeah, I mean, this is definitely the grossest. But they all kind of, none of them were 100% waterproof, except I think this one. This was a close second-ish. but again, that one's hard to class. So those are all the bento boxes and how they fared. I hope you enjoyed watching this bento box review. It's a bit different than what I normally do, you know, the DIY home and renovations, but this is kind of home related, and I do have 3 kids, so it's relevant to what we needed. At least I hope you liked the mess, but now I have to clean it up. So thanks for watching. I will have a blog post that has all of this as well. Everything will be linked, and I'll also link all of the bento boxes, which again, you can get on Amazon. I got Amazon.ca because I'm in Canada. These I bought locally, but I did find links for those as well. So thanks for watching. See you next time.